Let's go on a hike. Let's go to the mountain tops. Let's go see the mountains show off. Let's go see where angels learn to fly. Let's go on a hike.
Before I left on my slackpack adventure, I said goodbye to Adventurine, one of the other hikers who had stayed at the hostel. Also managed to lose an egg off the counter. It just rolled right off. I was preparing hard-boiled eggs to bring with me as a snack on trail. Good thing Bookie's dog, no shame, licked it right up. Fancy Pants and the Monkey Crew coming at you from the NOC, the Nantahala Outdoor Center. This is where I'm going to begin my hike today. I'm going to go northbound all the way to Stecoah Gap. I'm slack packing, which means I'm carrying my pack, but it is not fully loaded. I've only got the things that I need for the day. I've got some snacks, layers of clothing, my phone bank, my first aid kit, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to be honest and say right now I'm nervous. Nervous as heck because I've never done 14 miles yet on trail. I've done it on a road walk. And this is classified as a difficult hike. So I'm hoping I can do it. I have to do it because I have no other option but to make it. So I hope I end the day feeling good about the hike and complete it without suffering too much. Anyway, it is what it is. It's time to get hiking. So right there, you see the mark for the AT. We are going across the bridge which crosses the Ocoee River. And I'll pan around upstream and downstream. This is a dam release river, so it's really low right now. But Bookie from Rambling Roots Hostel said that they're going to release around 10 this morning, so the water will be way up. My husband John and I have whitewater rafted down this river, and it was a lot of fun. Anyway, I don't know, as far as being nervous, it's like, I think I'll look back on this and be glad that I challenged myself. But sometimes it's scary when you take on something that you're not sure you can successfully complete. Anyway, that's enough rambling. I'm gonna go over there by that bus on the right. There's a split between the fence, and then take a left and start climbing. I'll check in later. So here we are going up the stairs. We're about to cross the railroad tracks. And I did want to mention it's 7:23 in the morning, so I keep telling myself I've got a good 12 hours to complete this. And I believe this is the AT right over here. Cross the railroad tracks and head on up. Appalachian Trail North, Stecoah Gap Shelter 6.9, Chihuahua Bald 8.1. Okay, so Stecoah Gap Shelter is about halfway, so that'll be a good place to check in. I'm sure I will, and likely before that as well. So what do you do when you see a stone bench right on trail? You sit down and have a snack break, of course. I ate my 2 hard-boiled eggs rolled in Fritos crumbs. Delicious. George and Fifi are taking a little bit break too. Quick check-in from Fancy Pants and the Monkey Crew. So first 1.5 miles under our belts. Yes, it is uphill, but it's very doable. I think, as I said before, anticipation is sometimes the hardest part. So far, it's not too bad. I just envisioned rock scrambles climbing straight up, and it's not been like that. I'm going to turn the camera around for a minute. So there's a view of the ridge line that I came down from yesterday. Weather is calling for a chance of RAIN later in the day, but we'll worry about that later. And there's the path in front of me. So it's up and down, but right now it's pretty nice. Just wanted to let y'all know how we were doing. This is a memorial for a firefighter who gave his life fighting a wildfire almost 60 years ago. Fancy Pants with a quick check-in. So for those of you who might not be familiar with the term switchback, I'm walking on a switchback right now. As you can see, it's on the side of the mountain. Straight up would be, look, something like that. So the nice thing about switchbacks is, even though it's not completely level, you're not walking straight uphill, so it's a lot easier. And when the turn comes, I'll show you what the turn looks like, because it's usually a pretty sharp U-turn that continues up the side of the mountain. It's Pants and the Monkey Crew, midday check-in. Just had a quick little poo break. Still climbing, have about another 150 feet more to go up a section called the Jump Up, where they had a nice view from the cliff. It's been all uphill from there since then. So yeah, hardest section so far, I think, but we're making decent time. Once we get to the top of this climb, it is downhill to Stecoah Gap shelter, and that is the halfway point for the day. So I think we're doing pretty good. I'm going to stop and take a little lunch break at the shelter and obviously check in a bit. So I never got to show you what the switchback looked like before, because the part I was on that I thought was a switchback was really just going along the side of the mountain. So here you go, you're going along, and then you hit this hairpin turn like so, and you keep walking. But notice you've climbed up from where you were just a minute ago. So I love switchbacks. They are like my favorite thing, and they make climbing up a steep mountain so much easier than going straight up. Granted, it takes longer because you got to cover more distance, but in the long run, I'd rather do it like that than not be able to breathe. As it is, I'm already a little out of breath. So anyways, just thought I would share that with you. It's Pants in the Crew. We are back on trail after about a 30-minute lunch break. The sky's getting pretty dark, but I'm going to get to hiking. Got a little bit chilled when I stopped to eat, but that's normal. I'll probably be peeling off this jacket in a few minutes because we're about to climb Stecoah Gap. Check in later. It's Pants checking in. Pretty steep uphill. This is leading up to Stecoah Gap, which is a 5,000 footer. And I'm going to see if I can make it to the last step in the ground before I stop. Okay, just to that tree. It literally takes your breath away. Oh, maybe I can do that tree stump on the left up there. All right. Oh, okay. I don't know how much of a view there's going to be today because it's pretty cloudy. Okay, I gotta catch my breath. So here we are at the top of Stecoah Gap. I think it's 5,026 feet or something like that. It's pretty even when the sun's not out. The clouds just give a different look to it. I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit. All the different layers of colors are neat. Very cool. All right, gotta keep hiking. Fancy Pants and the Monkey Crew checking in. So coming down off the ridge from Stecoah Gap, it started to sprinkle, so I got my rain jacket on and got my umbrella ready just in case I needed it. But it looks as if the weather has moved off to, gosh, I'm gonna have to say that's the east maybe. I don't know, but you can definitely tell that something's going on over there because it's like all kind of hazy. It's probably raining. So right here, it almost looks as if the sun's gonna come out. Whether or not it does, I don't know. But anyways, trail's good so far. Going downhill, we have 2 more small climbs before we head down into Stecoah Gap, which is where Bookie from Rambling Roots Hostel is gonna pick me up. Fancy Pants with an update. Do you hear what I hear? Yep, it's raining out, so I have my umbrella. And it's working great. I have this clip that's on my backpack strap, and I am holding it with one hand, but it actually is staying in place pretty well. 2.2 miles out from Stecoah Gap, so even if I get a little bit wet, it's okay. But the thing I like about the umbrella is it keeps the rain off of my face. And if I want to film or take pictures, I can do that without my camera getting wet. So just wanted to show y'all that it was raining. This is only the second time since I've been on trail that I've actually had my umbrella out, so it's pretty significant. It's not really, it's already letting up too, but it's kind of coming and going. So I'm just gonna keep it handy so I don't have to keep putting it away. Anyway, all is good. I better watch where I'm going because when the trail gets wet, with the leaves get slippery. So anyways, all right, check in later. Fancy Pants and the Monkey Crew checking in. It is just about 5:15 and we have made it to Stecoah Gap. So big accomplishment today for me, I feel like. Oh, what's this sign right here? I might as well get that too. I really wasn't sure this morning if I was biting off more than I could chew, but I think the slack packing definitely helped. And I was able to make good time. I felt good, really good today. So that makes me super happy. There's a group from the hostel going out to dinner. So I'm gonna join them for that, for some well-deserved, delicious food. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I don't know where they're going, but it'll be good. Anyways, very excited and proud of myself. Check in maybe later, maybe not. This could be it for the day. Whew. So we end up going to Bryson City. There's a food truck by the name of Raven's Fork right across the street from a brewery, so it worked out perfect. There's the hostel crew waiting to order their food. George and Fifi are guarding my beer. Whew. So this little clip shows the elevation profile and the total elevation gain and loss for the day.